So it is 11 o'clock in the morning on this Sunday, July 24th. I woke up around 6:30. I went to bed last night and I must have been pulling or doing way too much in the yard yesterday. I haven't even gone out in the yard today. And my shoulder was just killing me. I could even barely lift it up like this. And so a friend of mine, she left some balm, not like icy hot, but it's a CBD balm over here, a big container up. And I told her, I said, I'll bring it down to you or I'll ship it to you. She said, you know what? I'll order me some more. Just keep it. So I went and I put that all over my shoulder last night. And then I took a Motrin. And I didn't even take, excuse me, my allergy medicine last night because I didn't want to mix the Motrin and the allergy medicine. Pain is gone. Well, almost gone. It's a lot better. But, oh, I was in so much pain yesterday. I'm also having pain in my lower back. But tonight I'm going to put some more balm on it and take another ibuprofen. I think I'm going to take half a Zyrtec to make sure this is all cleared up tonight. And, yeah, that's it. So, I probably really didn't get started on anything till about 9:30. I had to rub the water bath canner down with oil, olive oil, paper towel and olive oil, and I filled it up with water. I put the jars in the dishwasher, but I haven't turned it on yet. I cut up a whole bunch of strawberries and put them in the refrigerator already. Now I'm going to start on the pineapple. Also, our house has been getting attacked by ants. So I actually swept the floor really good, Swiffered the floor, and then I use this called Ortho Home Defense. I have 2 big bottles with the sprayer. Took them out and I sprayed everywhere. Then I go up in the cabinet and ants are in the cabinet where this stuff is. This stuff is clean. There's no food. There's nothing in there. Take stuff out, throw it in the sink, and I spray the cabinets. They've been getting in our microwave. They've been getting on our stove. So I had to do a little bit of cleaning. Whenever we open anything in the house, we have boxes and boxes and boxes of plastic bags. We immediately put it in a plastic bag because it's like we're sitting on an ant farm here. So now I'm starting on the pineapples. I'm going to cut those up, put them in here. Trash is going in here, and put them in their own juices and set them in the refrigerator. Then I'm going to turn on the water bath canner and start sanitizing the jars. I have a lot of jars. I'm going to be canning pineapple. This is the Leadfarmer challenge. And I'm going to be making jelly. I'm also going to can sweet pickles today. So once I start on that, I'll start slicing up my cucumbers. I have a lot of cucumbers. And I know I still have some more out there that I haven't gotten to. But, and of course, my mother wants to make a cucumber and tomato salad. I have 3 green tomatoes sitting over there and 3 eggplant. I'll be working from home tomorrow, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut those up tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening and fry them up. I might do the eggplant a different way, but I'm not letting any food go to waste. So I'm going to go ahead and start on this pineapple. I'm not going to keep the top because they put a tag in the top. And they do that so that you can't grow another pineapple from it, which sucks. So I'm throwing away the tops today. I told my mom that next weekend I will probably try to go out to the Desert Farmers Market and see if anybody is selling fresh pineapple. next weekend. So yeah. So I had a 3-day weekend, and the car situations just totally took us by surprise. I'm gonna turn my notifications off. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we should be good now. I keep forgetting to turn my notifications off. Hot tea. So I'm just taking off the edges of this. I did wash this fruit in the sink before I start cutting on it. I want to get as much as the meat. I know some people have those cores. I don't have a large core. Only type of core I have is like an apple core, small one. And that's okay because you tend to get more meat this way anyway. You don't waste anything. My hands are clean. Just to let you know. It's my trash bag here. And I'm gonna put this in some water unless it has its own. I definitely have to put this in water. Get this off of here. You guys probably can't see. Sorry, I always do that. But you can't really see my face. That's okay. And I have 3 more pineapples here. I'm gonna have to make some more pineapple jam and probably some more apple butter eventually too. But today I just want to can pineapples, and I'm making the strawberry jam. And just trying to get that off of there. Got dishes falling in the dish drain over there. Take that off. Take this off. Let's see. And there we go. I just got to get the bottom and these extra little things right here. And turn this over. That's what the bottom looks like. I got these pineapples from Sprouts, by the way, while my car was getting a brand new tire yesterday. And I'm going to have to actually clean this cutting board off because I don't want all this residual stuff in my pineapples when I'm canning them. Let's see. Careful not to cut myself. And as usual, I always have lots of paper towels with me, always. Big old brown spot right here. some more of that. Oh, there it is. That's the bottom. Okay, take that off. Okay, so that's basically it. See a pineapple piece right there. Oy. Any green. Let's see. That's it. Look at that. And then just cut it like this. Lots of juice. Lots. You can just see the juice coming out of it. Oh my goodness, it's so juicy. Cut some more of that off. Don't want those in the pineapple. It's a hard piece right there. Cut it off. All right, and just. Boop. Boop. Oh, this is perfect. My mother is gonna love this. She cooks with a lot of pineapple. Well, not a lot. When she makes like coconut pineapple cake and stuff like that, she'll have fresh pineapple. Awesome. Fantastic. Juicy. Next time I think I'll do crushed pineapple because that's what she does with the coconut pineapple cake. She puts it in between the layers and she uses brown sugar and all that. Can you hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. I have a tendency to talk low and I try not to when I'm taping. Or she could just take these fresh pineapples and put them in the food processor and crush them up. Something brown right there. Cool. Fresh pineapple. And the juices. Let's see if we can get this juice in here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh. Making a mess. Okay, so you just only cut up a whole pineapple. So that's been 8 minutes. I'm gonna come back to you when I'm done cutting up all of the pineapples. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So one thing I didn't get to show you is me cutting out the core. Sorry, because you don't want that hard core in your pineapple. See if I can move this back just a tad. Okay. So what I do, and I also pick out like these little, I don't know if you can see it, these little brown things here. If I see them, should have showed you that. Okay, so I have this big piece here. I might have to pull this down just a bit. And so I cut it like into 4. And the juice is popping everywhere. And if I think I see a piece of core, cut it off. This piece right here doesn't have a core. So I just chop it down. As you can see, I'm doing pineapple chunks. Oops. Okay. The 2 in the middle will definitely have a piece of core. And you can kind of see it. I just take it and go strip. Bam. If I have chickens, I'll feed it to the chickens. And then bam, 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 bam. Throw it in there. And my hands are clean. I've washed them in between each pineapple. And on this piece, it's a little brown piece right there. I'm going to pick that out. Put it on this napkin right here. Cut that core off. Cut the core. And then get the chopping. Take it on my knife. Put it in there. Now there may be a piece of core on here. I see a little bit. So I'm just going to slice that out a bit. And then chop. Alright. So I started boiling my water for the canner. I'm going to go turn on the water. Oh, Brampton Gardner is live. She's doing Sunday shout outs. Okay. Sorry. Everybody goes live. I may not be able to see the New Orleans Gardner live today because I just have a lot going on today. But New Orleans Gardner, like I always say, she goes on live on Sundays at 5 and then Tuesdays at 5. So, for now, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. Let it chill. I'm going to go start the dishwasher for sanitizing the jars. I put a lot of pint jars and half pint jars in there. Once I start that, I'm going to start cooking the strawberries. So by the time all this is done, either I'm going to start on the pineapples or that. The last thing I'm going to do is cut up the cucumbers and do the pickle the cucumbers. I'm off today, sorry. Okay, it is 12 o'clock. This is going to take all day, and I knew it was going to take all day. I started late, just couldn't get it together. But I'm getting there, you guys. And yeah, so I'll be back with you guys shortly. Hey everybody, okay. So I'm all itchy. I went to go pull out this pan infestation of ants. It's now 12:39. So I use this big thing called Ortho Home Defense that you can get from Home Depot. So I went and I sprayed, and of course I was making dishwater. Turned on the see, I'm itching right now, sorry. Turned on the dishwasher, and just ants. So I sprayed before I took them out, then I hurry up and drop the pan in there and just re-sanitized it. I don't know what's going on. I didn't see any food on anything, but I'm going to have to take, I'm waiting for the spray to dry. I'm going to take all the pans out, excuse me, all the pans out, and clean all of the pots and pans in there, and then clean the cabinet, and then respray, dry everything off, and put them back in there. So yeah, it's taking up a lot of my time now. I gotta wash my hands again because I just wiped my nose. You know, when you have a gaggle of ants like that, you just, oh my gosh, you just feel like they're just crawling all on you. Anyway, I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to try my NutriBullet and crush up the strawberries. And pull this down just a little bit. I'm going to put a little water in here. It's a fresh bottle of water. You see me opening it. Put a little in there. And then instead of taking out the food processor and having to clean so many parts to it, put all the strawberries in there. And there's a line that goes up to on here. It says Max right there. And yeah. Where did I put that line? There it is. Counter's clean. Doesn't mean it's an ant not crawling on it though. I'm just saying. Using a lot of paper towels today. Not this way. Take it, put it in here. Let's see how that turns out. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let me show you. Can you see that? Huh? Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to put a little less water in there. A little less water because the strawberries generate their own water. I barely had to blend that because if I blend it too much, it's going to turn into a smoothie. And this will take, oops, don't want to overfill it because you don't want to burn out the blades, the motor on the NutriBullet. So you put this on here and it has these little prongs right here. You line up the prongs. Done. You line up the prongs, push down, turn. You're done. That's how quick it is. Now I'm going to try it without any water. Because I don't want my jelly to be watery, my jam to be watery. Like I'm literally like almost done. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so much better than using a food processor. Now, I'm not getting rid of my food processor. You are not supposed to put hot items, hot food in the NutriBullet. Bam. And of course, I'll just let you know, I did make fresh dishwater because I didn't want ants all up in my dishwater. Okay. We have a serious ant problem going on. I just dropped the strawberry. Hopefully if I don't take hopefully if I'm done by like 5 p.m. I can go out, I can clean these cabinets and stuff, and then I can go out and fertilize my garden today. And then come back and do some cleaning, but I don't know. It's 12:45 right now. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen. And I have to get all the sugar out, so I'm gonna have to be careful with the sugar today, since we're having such an ant issue. Ladies and gentlemen, all the strawberries are done. NutriBullet. NutriBullet. Okay? Like, no joke. Usually my dehydrator's right here, but I moved it to the side so I can have a little bit more room. And I'm going to turn on this fire. And I'm going to get the sugar out the cabinet. And let that cook for a minute. Then start getting the sugar. And we're going to start making strawberry jam. But right now, you're going to watch me real quick. Wash the dishes. Oh, if you didn't notice, we got, I may have said this before, we got a new faucet because we had the one that had the little sensor on it. They leak over time. I didn't want that faucet. The other person that lived here wanted that faucet. And so we got it. Yeah, I just dropped my NutriBullet thing. Anyway, I'll pick it up. About that faucet. And it starts to leak over time. I never wanted that faucet. But we got it. And I told the person, what have we learned? To not get things like that. That's what they learned. Nothing else in there. Go wipe off this counter. And let me hurry up and get the sugar. I have the kettle going because I'm going to be putting a little bit of hot water into the jars for the pineapples. Okay. So let me get the sugar out. Ooh. Okay, so I've made this a couple of times and I've learned that just pour the sugar in until you get the taste that you want, pretty much. As you can see, we have everything in plastic bags because of the ants. Because of the ants. I don't know where my half cup is, but this will do. There is my here. Okay, spoon. Pull this down just a little bit. Come over here. Sugar. This is a 3/4 cup thing of sugar. Turn the fire down just a little bit. Trying not to get any sugar on the counter, and mix. It's definitely gonna need more sugar. Also, before I start putting cans in the canner, I will pour a little vinegar in here so that it can reduce that white calcification residue that comes onto the glass jars. Let's see how many jars of strawberry jam we have. We have like 3, 1 of apple butter and 2 of pineapple jam. So after this, I won't have to make any strawberry for a while because I won't be giving away anymore. Next, I'll get back to making apple butter. I'm gonna try Homestead Heart's recipes with the butterscotch apple butter and the chocolate chip, which is you just make the apple butter as usual and just put the chocolate chips and the butterscotch in it at the end. That's from what I saw when she made it. So for now, that is it. I will come back to you guys once I start piping in the jam into the jars. Okay, see you guys in a little while. Okay, the dishwasher just stopped. I put my little robe on because I got cold. So the strawberry jam is ready. I had turned down the fire on the water canner because it was rolling, boiling. So now I'm going to put the top on that. Okay. Where are my gloves? My silicone gloves are the best. Okay. Let's start taking out the jars. Bam. We are using what do you call these, pints? And they are hot. Hot, hot, hot. I'm putting the fire on low, low, low. Let me get my magnet here. And let's do this. And get me wet paper towel. I know Homestead Heart uses vinegar on hers. I just use a wet paper towel. Put it here. Let's start the ladling. I don't even know if we're going to get 3 out of here because when I was sanitizing the jars, I did a full lower level load when usually I do a light load. So it took a little bit longer, so some of the jam has probably dissipated. We shall see. Forgot my measure. I always forget something, don't I? Where's my measuring thing? Sometimes my mother puts stuff up in the wrong place. Just a moment. So my measuring tool is lost. And I didn't get an apology. So I'm just going to finish this up and come back to you guys. So it has been a day with the ants.
Yeah, yesterday was the cars.
I was talking to the camera, but that's okay. So my mother's in the pantry spraying because I'm tired. And I'm trying to can stuff. So it's her turn with the pantry. Like I said, we always put stuff. They're just going crazy in the house today. First it was the cars yesterday. Today it's the ants. Let me find my teaspoon here. One-fourth. We're gonna use a half a teaspoon. And I'm gonna put some paper towels here.
Okay, first you want to stop here recording for me.
Just a moment, so every. Okay. So we keep our house super clean, and it could be one little thing, and the ants are just on it. So I have 4 more jars here. I was gonna get paper towels. Sorry, I have some right here. A few months ago, I had literally pulled everything off of the counters and out of the cabinets, cleaned them, redid the counters, resprayed, and like we're having some issues here. So using like, let me put something over this. Sorry, my mind is in a million different places right now. Don't want to spill any lemon juice on the counter. So in the beginning, I wasn't going to use any lemon juice because Homestead's Heart said she used it. And she was like, but you don't have to. And I was like, oh, I don't think I want to use any lemon juice on the pineapples. But then she mentioned how she thinks the lemon juice might help the pineapples from becoming discolored. What am I doing? Ay, ay, ay. From becoming discolored. So I'm going to use a little lemon juice. And we're just not having a good day here. Which it is in the water. Okay. Let's get to the next jar. Cool down some. And I've heated up water, so I'll be pouring water, hot water into the jars. Going to put this top back on the water so that it can come to a rolling boil. thinking I should have maybe used quarter jars, to tell you the truth. And I forgot to put lemon juice in there. I'm off. I'll just put some in here. I am not organized at all today. I'm trying to be. It ain't working out too good, you guys. Put the lemon juice first. I'm probably going to sanitize some more pints. Take the half pints out because I got a lot of pineapples to can. So yeah, I'll be doing this all day. Plus the cucumbers. I'll put one more in there. More in there, this one. Smash, smash, smash. Got one more. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to sanitize some more. Got the lemon juice in this one. So now, I'm going to pour the warm water in here. I'm measuring by eye because I can't find my measuring tool right now. Okay. That's just how it is. Put that down and then get the air bubbles out. Down in there. Hopefully you guys can see me. Trying to make sure I get the pineapples down up underneath the water. That's about an inch head space, you guys. I think I'm going to pour some more water to one or two of these. Get the air out. See, as I'm getting the air out, the pineapples are falling down into. Oop, and I just seen an air bubble pop in that one. Get them down in there. Just a little bit of water. A little bit. for now, let me close this up a little bit. Wipe off the rim of these. Going to put the rest of these back in the fridge and then get the bands and lids and do them finger tight. They're not really hot anymore, but they are sanitized. And I can hear the water rolling, and I'm dropping stuff that I'm gonna have to clean up. No, the water is not rolling yet. Just making a hot mess. Ta-da! Video magic. So, I'll come back to you once these have finished water bath canning. YouTube video magic. Woohoo! Okay, I'll be back with you guys in a little while. Hello everyone. So, I am currently sanitizing more jars and cutting the cucumbers. These are going to take excuse me, a long time. I've boiled water in the kettle, so you have to boil water. Of course, I've washed the cucumbers multiple times because they've been in my refrigerator. I pull them out, dry them off, wash them, all of that. And then I have to let them sit in boiling water for about 2 hours. Then drain, then cook them, and all that good stuff. And it says to cut them into spears, like this. So we are making sweet pickles today. I put the pineapple back into the fridge. So you cut both ends of the cucumber. So I put the pineapples back into the fridge instead of letting them sit out. Didn't want any ants to get into them. And again, sanitizing the jars. I have the water in the canner on a low heat. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see T-Nog. It's 4:28 in the afternoon. So once I cut all of these cucumbers into spears, I'm going to go outside and fertilize my garden. I have a podcast that I have to listen to today, and I'll be listening to that while I'm out in the garden. You know what? I may not even fertilize. I may just go water. And then I may fertilize tomorrow morning. That's what I may do. Since I'll be working from home before I get on the computer, I will go fertilize. And I actually have enough cucumbers for 2 rounds. You only need 3 to 4 pounds of cucumbers. I have close to 8 pounds. And I still have bags of cucumbers left. That's weird. Ew. It's like something didn't form. It looks fine though. Just different. Different looking cucumber there. Like it didn't finish forming or something. Ew. Okay. So that's about it for now. Yeah. Doing a lot of canning today, but you know what? That's what we're supposed to do. As gardeners. We grow the food or we grow flowers and we figure out a way to preserve them and keep them so that we can have food and don't have to worry about going to the store. So I'm okay with that. And Leadfarmer, I hope I met your challenge because I am pickling all types of pineapple in water. Okay, so that's it for now. That's all I'm doing. I got those cucumbers to cut up. And I'll come back to you guys and see you in a little while. Bye-bye. Okay, so just got through sanitizing more jars. They are hot and ready to go. Boop. 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 Okay. Ooh. Yeah, today is kind of a hot mess, ain't it? It's kind of a hot mess. But I just pulled my pineapples out of the refrigerator a little while ago, trying to let them get to room temperature. Put my lemon juice in the refrigerator. And just a moment, everybody. All over the place. I had to get more paper towels. Okay. Just want to check the water. Turn this up more. The jars have been popping. It's going to be a while before this is ready, so I just turn this on super high. I'm using a ½ teaspoon, so I need to put 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. So that's why I do it twice. And I'm going to do this. And heat up this water some more. That pan there is actually for the cucumbers. Okay. Heat that water up. Keep on packing. So I have cucumbers. You probably can't see them. They are, I put boiling water over them and I'm letting them sit for 2 hours. Okay? And that's it. I'm gonna go ahead, finish packing these. I keep going back and forth, but I'm gonna finish packing these because I'm actually listening to a podcast. That's why I need to get back to it. And I'll let you guys know when I'm done with the pineapples. I'm not done with the cucumbers yet. I mean, well, cucumbers, but they're gonna be turned into sweet pickles. Okay? Bye. Okay, it's been like a hell of a day at sea, you guys. Okay, so let me show you. So I finally got as much of the pineapples done. So I got 10 jars of pineapples done. Leadfarmer. 4 jars of 4 jars of jelly. Now I'm working on the cucumbers. It is now, I don't know if you can see that, 7:34 at night. And I don't know if you just heard that, but one of the jars just popped. The pineapples are still warm. So now I am cooking half of the cucumbers. I've already drained out the water because remember I had to pour boiling water on top. And what you do is you use 4 cups of sugar, 3 3/4 cups of the pickling vinegar, turmeric, mustard seed, and celery seed, and pickling salt. You're supposed to bring this to a boil and then let it simmer for 5 minutes. And then once you're done, you start putting them in the jars. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what it looks like. I'll be up all night, but that's okay. Okay. So I would have started this yesterday, of course, but you guys know about the car situations that we had. I just washed my dishes, and now I'm actually dealing out more seasoning into containers because I'm going to start a second batch. Let me show you my second batch of cucumbers to pickle. These are going to go in pint and half-pint jars, and once I'm done, I will show you those. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be brought to a boil. I'm reheating the water. In fact, I'm going to fill this with some more water. Put some more water in here. And you want to do that because you want to make sure the jars are covered with water when you're water bath canning. I did go outside, and while I was waiting for the cucumbers in that 2-hour stand of boiling water, I went outside and watered my garden, and I picked like 3 cucumbers, 1 tomato. I'm still catching some tomatoes with the bottom rot, but it's fading out, and 3 eggplants. So yeah. So I'm just doing this and filling this with water. And I'm turning that on high, letting that dry some more, putting the top back on. This is boiling really well. And that's it. Okay, see you guys in a little while. Okay, you guys. I have finished the canning. It is 9:21 at night. I pulled a 10-hour shift of canning, and let's see where we are. Okay. 10 jars of pineapple, 369, 12 jars of pickles, and 4 jars of jelly. This is the prettiest jelly I have ever canned. I made sure to take off all the foam off the jelly. It looks pretty. I am done. This is cooling down. I have worn out the water bath. Oh, just heard a pop. I have worn down the water bath canner for today. I do have a little container of sweet pickles in the refrigerator and a little container of fresh pineapple with some juice in the refrigerator. But this is it. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Almost 30 jars of canned food. I am tired. Was actually able to catch a little bit of T-Nog today. I have to take my mom to dialysis in the morning. I got a pimple because I've been eating wrong. Sorry. That is it. I am done. So, as I always say, please find peace within yourself. Please be peaceable with each other. I love you all. My back hurts. I'm going to go put some of that CBD ointment on my back. And Precious is out. I love you all. Have a beautiful evening. Why is my face sideways? Anyway, okay. Have a beautiful evening. Bye.